Hello, Train for the Win subscribers. It's time for a new cycle. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you don't subscribe, click the subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Starting September 8th, and it's gonna run longer than we've been doing. It's gonna run a total of 15 weeks, all the way to December 21st. We've timed it so that on December 21st, you are done with the program. You can call it quits. You can go through your holidays and not feel bad about yourself and spending more time with your family. That's a little change from what we do typically, which is usually around that 8 to 10 week cycle. We wanna carry this one a bit longer because there's some movements that we haven't done very regularly, and we wanna expose people to those more often. Our strength cycle, which everybody loved during our last 8-week cycle, is actually 3 strength days per 6-day microcycle. I know that sounds kind of confusing, but basically what you can expect to see is over the course of 6 program days, you're gonna see 3 strength days. One is gonna be an upper body day where you're going to do push exercises afterwards. One is gonna be a lower body day focused on squatting where you're gonna do legs afterwards. And then finally, you're gonna do a pull exercise where you're gonna do the pulling accessory work afterwards. We've switched up the movements a bit. We're gonna do push press for our upper body push day. We're gonna do a power clean for our lower body pull day. And we're going to do a front squat for our legs day. That's the big movements that we're gonna change it up to. And again, the accessory work afterwards is gonna complement what we're doing in the main lifts. Our strength program is called Daily Undulating Periodization. And what you're gonna find is that through each week, we're gonna change the focus slightly. The first week will be focused on volume. We're gonna do 32 reps with moderate loading, and the focus will be being in good positions for moderate intensity, but large number of repetitions, which equates to high volume. Second week, we're gonna do a strength focus. So it's gonna be 25 reps or a 5x5 with moderate to heavy weight, where your body will fatigue and you wanna see maximum force production for 5 reps. The third week, we're gonna focus our efforts on power. We're gonna do 6 sets of 3 repetitions with a heavier load yet, but the focus will be being in good body positions before the body fatigues. Because it's heavier weight, we have to be more explosive with that weight. The fourth week, as we roll through it, will be a deload week where we use very light weight for moderate repetitions, allowing the body to adapt to the exercises and the loads being used. Then we'll kind of cycle through those 4 weeks again, and then once more. On the final week, we'll test each of the exercises in different repetitions for a rep max. The cool part about strength programming and the template that we're using, we are still seeing people that are 40 plus years old PRing their lifts, and hard lifts to PR, like the shoulder press. I saw Cherie do a 130-pound shoulder press for a single, which is an all-time PR at the age of 51. So that is pretty awesome. Of course, not everybody likes to do strength all the time. I don't, and the people that follow the program don't. We include conditioning, and that prepares us for long duration efforts as well as short intense efforts where the body needs to adapt to a multitude of exercises. The types of conditioning that we do in our cycle, in our template, is number 1, multimodality zone 2 program. Number 2, we're going to do run programming. We're not necessarily limited to zone 2, but generally you're going to find that your heart rate will be in a lower zone. Number 3, we like to do multimodality, high intensity interval training. What that means is that you're going to do CrossFit-style workouts, but with a lot of rest between each effort. That allows the body to rest and recover, and then again, increase the heart rate and your intensity during the next effort. Finally, we like straight up CrossFit programming. And what that means is short, intense efforts where we target high intensity for X amount of time. Sometimes that could be 3 minutes, sometimes that could be 25 minutes. The way that we overlap our conditioning, you're gonna find that you're not gonna be doing high intensity every day that we aren't doing strength training. Once a week, you might do a high intensity workout. Once a week, you might do a low intensity workout. And then 2 or 3 other days, you might do strength programming. So it's varied. You're gonna find that the cycle's gonna rotate a little bit. So you're not going to have every week have a high intensity effort. When they do come up, you're gonna hit it with everything you got. And when those low intensity workouts come up, you're gonna find that my God, I needed this. In our conditioning, there's going to be a focus on calisthenics, or in other words, body weight movements done in a conditioning format. So that's going to be push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, squats, stuff like that, lunges. We're going to incorporate those a little bit more regularly than we had in the past, so that your body actually has a bit of a break from the loading of the strength days. I'm really excited about this. I just got done rehabbing for the last 14 weeks, a total knee replacement. And each of these days I am looking forward to, because I need a little bit of weightlifting. I need to lift heavier weights. I need some calisthenics in my life. All that stuff is secretly because I want to do it. We found that over basically 4 years of template design and also programming, that we've really refined where we're at today, and we're seeing an incredible amount of fitness in all aspects of fitness, and that's really important to us. We do have a 7-day trial, so if you take a look at the program design and you're like, yeah, this isn't for me, you can cancel at any time. We find that most people love the program and they stick with it at least for 1 cycle, some people for years upon years. And we thank you for your patronage, and we will see you on the next one. Hit us up below in the comments if you have questions about the program, or you can always email us at info@trainftw.com. We'll see you on the next video.